today. St. Louis, Missouri. It's 4:15 right now. Just an impromptu live. I'm done working for the day. And I wanted to just tap in with you guys, see how your week's been, plans for the weekend, how's the earnings, what's going on. Let's just chat for a little bit because I got a little bit of time and I don't want to work anymore. If you're watching on a replay, let me know in the comment section down below. And we'll see who we can get to be the top fan. If you leave a comment, there's like a top fan thing right there. So appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up on the way in. I see 1 thumbs up, but I see no viewers. That's fantastic. It's YouTube. Always smile. What up, my boy? Love you, man. Achilles. Always smile. What up, what up, what up? Kevin, what's up, man? How you doing? How's your market? How you feeling? How you doing? Let me go ahead and get the live on the other phone here so I can look at it and look at the chat too. So Tenacious Dasher, I'm still doing well on DoorDash. Love that, man. That's my man, Big Carl, right? Yeah, that's Big Carl. I see the avatar. What's up, man? OK2 Ventures. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? Did you work today, Tenacious? Today was okay. I had a little bit of downtime here and there, but I had like 2 or 3 really good orders that kind of made up for that. So very grateful for that. Yes, sir. All right. What up, Jody? Joshua, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Spark deactivated me, says Joshua. What happened, man? Sorry to hear that. That sucks. I mean, listen, it's going around right now. It's wild times, but got a video coming out later. Maybe it'll be helpful for the few that want to, you know, engage in that. Joshua says, "Que pasa, Boricua?" Joel here from Albuquerque doing Spark and Amazon Flex. JMR, I'm doing well, man. How are you? Yes, sir. Made 140 in about 6 hours or so. Awesome. Ghost, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I quit Spark when they required a real ID. Yeah, I know you talked about that. Was that like 6 months ago or so, or was it more? H3X says, hey, it's been a good day so far. 65 DoorDash, 145 Uber in 4 hours. Oh, that's $210. That's fantastic. I've been deactivated from Spark for 1 month now. That's crazy. Full-time gig app here. Let's get it. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Roy, what up? What up, gig employees? What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, today was good, but we're gonna go. I'm taking my girl out to see a movie tonight, so I really, you know, she's looking forward to that. I think there's a movie called Together. It's like a scary movie. I'm not into those kind of movies, but she wants to go, so we're gonna get a movie and then probably eat something there, or I don't know. We're getting a babysitter for a few hours tonight, so feel good about that. What up, Pedro? I have my account disabled from DoorDash. That sucks, Miguel. Customer lied. Customers lie, man. Go see The Naked Gun. Oh, is that a thing? Who's in The Naked Gun? I remember it from back in the day, but is it really, can you guys, is it like too bright? Is that better? Can you guys tell me in the chat if it's like, if it looks okay? I feel like it's really like blurry, or is it just me? Yes, your live is blurry. Let me see something, hold on. I don't know why. Is that better? Why is it blurry? Blurry, it's fine, it's blurry. Looks pixelated. Yeah, it looks like really blurry. Low resolution or a human in your car. Yeah, I mean, when I'm looking at myself right now, it doesn't seem blurry. But when I'm looking at the device, your service sucks, that's why. What up, Bud Soda? Where you been, man? What is... Yeah, blurry as fuck. You are right. Clean the lens. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. Is that any better? Let me see. That looks better, right? Am I just wrong or am I tripping? Does that look better? I don't want to have it like blurry. Visually, that looks horrible. Better. Okay, cool. Mint mode. Shit, you know what I pay for my phone? Man, I ain't got no Obama phone plan. Amazing difference. Okay, cool. Bud Soda, man, how you doing? Yeah, that's better. So I think Bud Soda went back to a W2, right? Is that what he did? But how y'all doing this week? What's going on? I obviously don't have Spark anymore, but I still hit my numbers. The numbers were the same. Now, this week I did notice without having that, I had some more downtime, but I just did Instacart more. And sometimes the Instacart can kind of hit. It's all, there's luck involved, but let's look at the Instacart. And I didn't work Monday, so I've only worked 4 days this week and made $1,100, and none of my days were super long. So we're at 426.43 on Instacart. We had a few catering runs. We had $100 one. We had a 40 or 50 or like in 60. So that's like 250 or so in catering. And then the Uber app, we made, let's take a look real quick. I'm waiting on a couple tips to come in, so you can probably add about 20 bucks to that. Only 352 on Uber, not a lot. And I didn't work much on Tuesday either. So not a bad week. We did roadie, about 100, a little over 100 in roadie. So $1,100 in 4 days is pretty good. I'll take that without Spark, right? So I share that because I don't think that's like great money necessarily. Like for me, that's okay. But for the amount of time I was out and the mileage, I'll take that. When you get deactivated, if you have an opportunity, go not your way. It's your job as an independent contractor to figure it out and try something different, or try a different app or whatever, right? So nothing should ever stop you from making money. All right, let me get into live. Let's see what are y'all saying. Is it back to being blurry? What's going on here? It looks blurry. Ozzy Maverick, what's up, man? How you doing? It's pixelated again. You know what I think it might be? I don't know why it will be pixelated. Is that looks fine? No, it's pixelated. Why is it pixelated? I just cleaned the screen. I'm not gonna do how much on Deliver That this week. 0 gig-wise. Listen, did you see my video? You saw the video. Deliver That. If you guys don't know, Deliver That's app by drivers for drivers. They just had one of the worst lives I've ever been a part of in my life, and I've been a part of some bad ones. Why is it blurry? Bad connection? I got service. I got 3 bars out of 5. Anyways, you guys could hear the audio, I guess, but they sold out, man. Super sweet. The 199 Dash and Trader got deactivated. Okay, Dash and Trader got deactivated. I'm gonna call this right now. I'm gonna call it because this is a journey I'm going on. Walmart's going to have lawsuits. They are discriminating against content creators. I'm telling you right now, Walmart Spark is going to lose a lawsuit, and I'm going to be a part of it. And a lot of y'all are laughing right now. I want you to mark my words. Walmart has some major issues with that Spark app, and they are going to have some problems. I'm telling you that right now. Wait and see. Thanks for that $199. Signal jammers in your area. Let's go. I watch here from Germany. What up? Pictures of very. Saw these apps are going to have lawsuits, and it will be a slap on the wrist at best. You're probably not wrong necessarily about the slap on the wrist, but at the end of the day, these apps are discriminating, and I can prove it. And I've already talked to some. Listen, and I'm not the suing type, but at the end of the day, I want a little project. Because the person that's suing me for $2 million, that's going to go away. I'll make a video very soon about that. You guys are going to love that. Just waiting. It's juicy. It's juicy. Okay? And then I'm going to give myself a little project of going after Walmart because they are discriminating against drivers. And discrimination is a big word, but I can prove it. So watch. Because when you have people that are doing some lives and they're showing the exact same thing that I showed, but they still have accounts, and somebody called Spark on me. It wasn't the customer, but Walmart's telling me it's the customer, and that's not what happened. They got problems, and I'm coming after them. I'm coming after them. I don't know why it's so fuzzy, man. That's crazy. Super blurry. DoorDash just settled a class action lawsuit for $11 million. That's $11 for that. Well, it's $11 million is $11 million, but it's not $11. Which Snooks is that? Good chance your signal is trash. Gravoy, Tim. I'm on Gravoy and by home. Gravoy and Hampton. Yeah. What up, Garcia? Yeah, man. I didn't think Deliver That was gonna do what they did, but it's crazy to me. Haters will hate. They're gonna mean you're doing something right. Yeah, I ain't worried about them. I was deactivated because I have a Spanish last name. I found out I have already been in the talks with corporate 3 times. Well, how do you know it's a Spanish last name? Because I would say probably at least half of their workforce is Hispanic. I'm taking a guess. That's not a fact. But I would say half the people that deliver for Spark are probably Hispanic last name. But they got issues. I'm telling you right now. All up and down Hampton now is wonky with phone signals. Oh yeah, especially if you go Hampton towards the Target. That whole like 2 miles is really bad. Move like 4 spaces over. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'll move. Let's see if it gets better. I'll move a little bit. But anyway, how's y'all week going? I hope you guys are making money. I'm gonna move. You know what? I'll move away from Hampton. Let's try that out. So, what do you guys got planned this week? I might work tomorrow a little bit because I didn't work Monday. But I haven't. If I do it, it's only going to be maybe 3 or 4 hours in late afternoon, and because I got stuff to do with the kid in the morning. And then tonight we're going to see the movie and try to relax a little bit. I'm going to call her right now, and maybe some of you guys or gals, maybe your man. My chick's going to fall asleep in the movie theater because you give her dark lighting and like any kind of audio. As long as it's not like a concert, she will crash. So we're going to go see this movie. About 30 minutes in, she will be asleep. Watch. Can anybody relate to that? I'm going to buy a movie ticket, and she ain't going to see this movie. And it's a movie she wants to see, not I want to see. Watch. All right, let's move over here. Is that any better? Whoop. Let's take a look. Maybe. I don't know. I'll put you all right there, and I'll read it. Denver is crap. Okay. Signal used to be great down there, except when we passed Filer. I made $1,200 this week, and my week isn't over yet. Nice. Diversify. Hard smash, Elijah. Yeah, it's crazy. Date night. Paid to take some time off. Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to. So, we'll see. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. The lives, we ain't gonna get a lot of people in here because anybody looking at the thumbnail, it's like super blurry. It looks like trash. But I just wanted to say what's up to y'all. See how your week's been. Hello there. What's up? What's up? Godly, what's up? I remember you. How you doing? Double tap that screen. Hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate the super chat. I'm stuck at home waiting for belt tensioner pulley to arrive tomorrow. That sucks. You putting it on yourself? Anyone wishing death on my homie has a problem with me personally. Bro, these people car are wild, man. It's wild, man. It's wild. But I fear no man but God, so it's okay. I'm gonna take a shower. Okay, that's cool. Royalty loss. How you doing, man? How's your all week been? Give me something that you're doing this week that's good. Not gig related. Do you have any plans this week? Something you're looking forward to? If it is only gig work, why are you looking forward to the gig work? Give me something positive. Give me something good. Share something with us. I'll read it out loud. You motivate me to never quit and keep going every day. Dean, my pleasure. Dash and Trader got deactivated. I heard. I'm going to have to text him. I work out. That's great. Yes, on the install. Okay, that'll save you some money. What up, Sean? How you doing? Sleep, says Sure Sweet. Hey, sleep is a thing we need. Sean, what up? What up? Dash and Trader gets himself deactivated, in my opinion. Well, he did it a few times on DoorDash. I know. Me and him have talked personally about that. You know, that was a couple years back, but he's fine. He'll be all right. I'm sure he put a video out. That's probably why I haven't seen it. I'm gonna reach out to him and see what's really going on. He said he's going back to a W-2. Really? Good for him. April says, I'm going to look at countertop new ones for my bathroom tomorrow morning. I'm so excited. Ooh, great. That's a nice plan. Something to look forward to. Dean says, I don't care if there's a glitch on DoorDash, but every time I open the app, it shows me the get started page. Weird. Wonder what that's about. Hit that double tap. Appreciate y'all. If you're new here watching on the Shorts View, consider subscribing to the channel. Sean says, I got deactivated on DoorDash back in March, but they randomly reactivated my account. Same with me. A month later, no email or explanation. They do that sometimes. Carl says W2's weeks off. Hey, don't you have a W2, Carl? or did you started something like a year ago, right? But I guess you went back to the gig. Hey, I'm happy for Trader. If he's got a family, Trader's gonna be fine. He's a hustler. He knows what he's doing. It's just Trader. DoorDash changed. GigWise says, I never did get rid of my truck, but those plates expired. Ooh, you got a 2.5-year-old expired plates. Don't drive in, you can drive in South City. You can't drive where you're living at though, because they'll pull you over for that. South City, I would say 10% of the people out here got expired plates or no plates or temp tags expired. And then the cops don't care about that, but 50-something Dasher says, just quit my W-2. Ooh, listen, W-2, work, whatever, however you got to make it happen. It's going to be different for everybody. We all have different circumstances, different goals, different people that depend on us. We're different ages, different schedules, do whatever works for you. There's no right or wrong way. But if what you're doing's not working, that's wrong. I guess I would say that. I wouldn't suggest quitting W-2. I suggest hybrid model. Account sharing. Okay. I'll text them. Veteran OG Platinum Dasher. What up, G? How you doing, man? Platinum Dasher. How's your dashing been having platinum? Are you having a good experience with it? Are you being do you like it? I think some people do. Last time I drove the truck, you saw me in oh yeah, in the alley, right? Yeah. W-2 employees do gig work because their job doesn't pay enough. Some do. But it's hard out here, man. I almost made a video this week, and maybe I'll do it next week. A lot of the places I go when I do my orders or shopping or the schnooks that's behind me, I see a lot more people that are senior citizens working right now in the workforce. And that makes me a little sad. And that's not to mean that all of them hate what they're doing, or some of them might just want to get out of the house, but I see a few that I see often, meaning they're probably working at least 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week, and they're like in their 70s or 80s. It should not be like that here. But everything's so damn expensive, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. I'm doing everything I got to do. I don't want to work when I'm 70. If I got to, I will, but I don't want that. If I'm going to be making some money, I want to be at least doing something that I really enjoy. I saw this mopping the floors on her hands and knees this week. And I'm just thinking, damn, that lady does not need to be doing that. Like, it's crazy to me, man. Yeah, I have had to be platinum in my area. Okay. Did you see the YouTuber Rabazan who quit the post office because it was too hard? No, I didn't see that. I know 5 people that are on Social Security that do gig work. Oh, I bet. Platinum in my area does no matter. I get catering orders with 43 AR. There we go. Got it. I was platinum since for a while. I didn't see too much change here is that Louisiana, LA? It's still all trash. You're in Los Angeles, right? I did a relish order on delivery yesterday. Accepted it for 27. They went nice, man. So since I've gotten delivered, since I've seen the 130 drop, I've seen each day. So what? Yesterday, the last 2 days, I've seen an order come in at 130, but they really weren't great. But I haven't done one since I got that. So weird, but I hadn't seen a lot of opportunities. And I missed the $30 one that came in at like 5:30 the other night. And then I should have taken one yesterday that I didn't take because I was hoping something better would come in. But you know how that game is. It was like $35. And I was like, yeah. But I was like, maybe something better. And I was holding out, and it didn't happen. Double tap that screen. Appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Yes, I am. Okay, that's what I thought. Victor, what's up, man? How you doing? I think Pedro on the wait list for Amazon Flex. Definitely not. Never signed up for Amazon Flex. Never even looked at it. About 5 YouTube creators got deactivated from Spark this week. Weird. That's not a coincidence. But I don't know anything. I don't have any insider information. But I just think ever since the facial ID recognition, I believe that they're doing things in waves. That was part of it, and a lot of people lost access to their accounts for whatever reason, and that's fine. And if you're breaking TOS, you should lose it, right? My argument is everybody breaks TOS every single day. But some of the TOS breaks are more weighted than others. And I do believe Walmart does watch content. They've reached out to me in my comment section. It was when somebody comments, you can click on their avatar, their little picture, and if they have a YouTube page, it will take you there and show you how many subscribers. And it was Walmart's page. They were commenting on Chuck, Dashing Across America's channel. They've commented on one other person that I know personally that has a channel. And so they watch the content. And if they see something that goes against TOS that they don't like, they will get rid of you. And it is what it is. But, you know, I believe they don't want certain things being shown for their company. And it's a liability thing for their consumers, and I completely get it. But the irony, and I'll say this publicly, I still deliver groceries for those same customers, because there are other apps that facilitate the same orders that the Walmart Plus customers use. And just because you're on another app, you can still deliver to that same customer. So even if a customer does complain on you, if you have Uber or Roadie and you deactivate it on Spark, the next day or the next week, you can deliver to that same customer that complains on you. Think about that for a second. That is an issue with the app. Some of y'all might agree, disagree, but it's a fact. Walmart's got problems. I'm telling you, they got some problems. I read Sparks in TOS, there's no Pedro stash allowed. Probably, yeah, that's a good one. I tell them to slow down, buddy. Here's Johnny. I did Amazon once about 2 months ago. Holy crap, yeah. Oh, I still got Instacart on. I forgot to turn it off. But you don't ever hear the chimes. So we got an Instacart behind us. 3 miles, $9. Somebody, it's still there. 2 items. Look at that. That's an easy $9, but we're not. I gotta turn this off because I don't got time to be working right now. So, because I'm gonna be home in 20 minutes or so. I gave up on Walmart on Uber Eats. Every time I went there, I either spent so much time waiting or the orders were canceled. Yeah, sometimes that's the issue. Plus, it doesn't tell you what the item is. It tells you one item or one order, and it could be a lot of stuff. That's the one thing I don't like about the Uber Eats Walmart runs. But this week, they paid off for me. I had a $70, a $60, a $50. I had multiple $25 roadies from Walmart. So, yeah, I don't shop for $9. I sometimes will shop for $9. If it's like low miles and 1 or 2 items and I'm right there, I'll do that. If it's slow and it's not rush hour or like busy time, I'll make a quick $9. I don't mind. Oh, hey, you might want to say that too loud. I've seen drivers deactivated, then trespass from Walmart's. That's crazy. Hey guys, don't forget to support your boy Dash and Trader tonight. We fun, chill, good vibes. Deadly St. Louis. I feel like that's somebody that was trolling me before. Who's Deadly St. Louis? As long as you don't show full names and addresses, Walmart has no argument to evacuate. No argument. Yeah, maybe. Bubba Steele, you like that? Last Walmart I did on Uber Eats paid $110, 7 drop-offs. Yeah, that's all day. It's funny because I saw a few other ones today coming out of like the Fenton Walmart, because I was kind of out a little close that way, maybe like 5 miles from there, gig-wise. And there was a run that was like 20 deliveries paying $30. And they said it was going to take almost 3 hours. And I almost like choked myself to death. Like, it was crazy. Who's the number one? Let's see, who's got the number 1 tag here? Oh, Victor's number 2 chatter. Uh-oh. How's Gig-Wise Outdoors or Carl not number 1 too? They've been chatting a lot. I quit shopping, 15 items, 9, so no thanks. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Do you ever do any other apps like driving people? Royalty, I have a Uber rideshare account. My Uber account's right here. And right now I have the rideshare off, but you can toggle it on or off. I'll show you real quick. So you see the filter, there's a filter option. And right now I have only deliveries, but you can turn on or off the Uber, Uber X, Uber XL, Uber Priority. I just haven't done rideshare in a few weeks. But yeah, I do that sometimes. Facts, Bud Soda. They're getting away with murder right now, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. What up, Nick? But sometimes you don't realize some things are a problem until maybe you're impacted or other people. And when I made those Spark deactivation videos, I would say there were hundreds of people in the comments. Literally, I got deactivated too. I didn't do anything wrong. I can't get back on. I can't talk to anybody. They won't tell me. The arbitration hearing was 30 seconds, or they didn't even call me. They said they were going to call me. That's an issue with a deactivation policy that needs to be addressed. Period. There's an issue with it. Why don't you get a cargo van up there? Nah, I don't want to invest. I'm good. No cargo van for me. Slow for me, dog. Yeah. Big changes coming to the Delivered app soon. That's all I can say. Delivered, I bet. Well, they just got the tier program. So I wonder what the other changes would be. Is there going to be some kind of like, is it a timing thing? Is it going to be a tier within a tier? Is it something with the tips? I wonder. We'll see. We'll see. Don't get a cargo van, get a conversion van and pull the seats. CDL, I just wrapped up my first week as a dump truck driver. I make $1,900 a week, $1,300. Nice, JC. Congratulations, man. Instacart's got a new update. Didn't know that. JC, everybody say what's up to JC. That's great, man. Happy to hear that. First week, I bet that feels fantastic. Hit that thumbs up for JC. Are you splat? I don't know what that means, but I don't think so. Alan, why are you so goonable? I don't know what that means. Gullible? Cargo van, too damn uncomfortable to drive. Is it? I've never had one. I don't even know if I've driven one myself. I've been driving trucks for 28 years, the last 8 years for Halliburton. Ooh, that's a huge company, right? Isn't it the weapons company? Maybe it's not common, but I actually make more money on Uber now. Just got to get Diamond. I can't get Diamond in St. Louis, man. Can't do it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate that $1.99 super chat. Double tap the screen. What do y'all got going on this weekend? How was your week? What are you looking forward to? Are you grinding this weekend? Are you gonna make some money? Are you done? What plans do you got? A lot of things you can make money at. Very good point, Adventure One. There's a lot of opportunities. I got a video coming out later talking about something I tried out today a little bit, and I'm gonna be trying out next week. Getting some private shopping clients. So the video won't be for everybody, but some of you guys might get something from it. We'll see. Yes, sir, I was a dasher for 5 years, but now I'm tired of the trash orders. The past 33 years before all the Venezuelan Colombians. Yeah. Hey, man, I hear you. You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do. I ain't throwing no hate your way, man. I get it. All right, let's see here. Dumpling? No, I did reference dumpling in the video though, but it's dumpling adjacent, completely on my own. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Miss private clients, that was the best. But sort of what line of work did you get into? If you don't mind sharing with us. What are you doing right now? Appreciate that, Victor. Thank you so much, man. Not every video is great. Not everybody likes everything I do, but at least I'm consistent. A video a day, sometimes two, spouting off whatever I got going on. I'm still waiting for a dumpling for catering. Oh, well, he's an assassin. Yeah, I think there's too many. I don't know about you, Gigwise. I think there's too many catering apps right now. And you probably disagree. You've been in that realm. I think there's too many, and they're fighting against each other. And Easy Cater just kind of plays the mafia boss of all 4 or 5 or 6 of them, and it's getting confusing and saturated. And I think these catering apps are not doing a good job right now overall for drivers. Maybe it's a saturation issue, but it's bad. When you see $7, $8 caterings, that's embarrassing, man. There is too many. Yeah, right? There's way too many. Easy Cater definitely calls the shots, but I think what happens is when you have a Easy Cater hub where 95% of the orders are coming through on their app and they control it, and it trickles down to the other apps, the Zifties or the Cartwheels, the Jackrabbits, the Deliver That's. Also, DoorDash has catering. Uber Eats has catering on a smaller scale. They know, Easy Cater knows that they have the upper hand because the competition as a catering delivering company, right? The competition is your other catering apps. So now they're just trying to fight over the business and lower the base pay to see what they can get away with and steal the tips. And it's crazy, man. There's too many. We don't need that many. You don't need that many. Without these catering companies, they're either stuck with. Yeah, well, good point, but something's got to change, man. Something's got to change. I got to practice. What Buzz Soda say he's doing now? Well, sure, sweet. Watch tonight's video. Jody, how you doing, honey? What country is this? St. Louis. No, not St. Louis. We're in America, bro. DSP, yeah. I mean, my problem is I don't want to get too inundated with continuing to drive. I got other things I'm trying to focus and work on too, because I don't enjoy spending as much time as I am in my car. I can do okay. I do well enough. Bills are paid and we can do what we got to do and still have some money for extra and put to the side. But I think I'm still selling myself short. I think the longer I continue to do this, regardless of the app, regardless of really the money, because there's only so much you can make. Like, can I make $2,000 a week doing this in St. Louis? Absolutely I can, but I'd work every day. And I don't want to work every day, right? I got to get to the point where, and I challenge all of us, hey, do this as a hybrid model, like Bud Soda says, but there's so many ways to make money, man. I started another couple of YouTube channels I won't even talk about on here, that are gonna wind up doing pretty well for me. And there's just a lot of ways to make money with your phone. I think sometimes we limit ourselves to what the easiest thing is, and this can be pretty easy sometimes. And the opportunity, and it's like right there, and you can download an app, and it's like that's what we all talk about. There's so many other ways to make money with your device, and all it does is trying it out. You know what I mean? It's no fun if the only things you're doing is actually better to do it way escape other things. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Pedro, not sure if you noticed, I finally started doing cooking videos. Now I have not noticed. I'll have to check it out. What are you cooking, man? I love to cook. I used to cook a lot. I don't do it as much because Ruby and Madison don't really like to eat a lot, and they both eat like kids. One's a kid and one's a grown woman, but like they don't eat like I like to eat. So anytime I cook, it's usually for myself, and because they just don't like the things that I like. They like simple stuff, which is fine. But I used to cook. I love to cook, man. I love to get in the kitchen, chop some things up, season some things, cook, grill. It's like kind of very therapeutic for me. Jose, appreciate that, bro. Jose is the #1 gifter on this channel right now. He has been. Appreciate that 99 cents, brother. How you doing, man? Don't judge me, but I'm thinking about doing Curry app. Hey, Curry could be great for you. In St. Louis, for me and Gigwise, because he tried it too or did it, not that great. Chase, what up, man? Thanks for being a member. How you doing, bro? Evening. You must be on the East Coast? Well, it's almost 5 o'clock here. But how you doing, man? Right now, I'm making recipes from ingredients sourced from Aldi. Ooh, I love Aldi. Aldi's one of my favorite places to shop. Has Deliver That gotten better for you? No, I don't do Deliver That anymore. I do Delivered. We interviewed a pizza place manager, and the chat we had after recording was very big. Wish we recorded that part. That's cool. You guys like the hat? Mamba? You see it? Curry deactivated me again for inactivity. Screwed them. You know what happened with mine? I didn't have inactivity. My app just like stopped. Like I couldn't do anything. It was showing that I was active, and I didn't reach out to them necessarily because I just think it's a really crappy company. I think Curry is really bad. I think for a few people it does okay, but I think Curry's really, really bad. They're on the lowest end for me as far as opportunity, money, miles to money, transparency. Like, I think it's really bad. I think they take advantage of people. That third-party app really takes advantage of people with the loads. I think Curry's disgusting. I've said that publicly, and I tried it. I didn't just do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I did probably, I don't know, 50 runs on Curry. It's not a whole lot, but I did them regularly for a few months. I think it's a disgusting, disgusting app. Aaron, what up? I don't need a W-2, bro. Mamba, the mustache name. Curry kept sending me orders that were already claimed with bonuses. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Curry driver support sucks. Curry is, you guys can tell anybody I said this, Curry is a despicable company. That's my opinion. I can have an opinion. I think they are absolute garbage in St. Louis. I've been bamboozled a few times on that app. It's bad. It's bad. It's disgusting. Yeah. Make a delivery right now, and I'm wondering if I'll make the delivery or if it'll go straight to my house. Oh, John, don't steal it. Hey, man, ready to rock and roll. What up, Steve's Wrestling Arcade? What up, man? It's more the clients that you work with on the app, in my honest opinion. Sure, but that's the app that the clients are using. So at the end of the day, yeah, I think Curry's trash, man. Are you waiting on an order or just chilling? We're done for the day, chilling. We just chilling. We did okay today. 220 today. $1,100 in 4 days this week. Not bad. Didn't even have to work that much, and that's without Spark. I didn't know rideshare. 3 apps: Uber, Instacart, or 4 apps: Uber, Instacart, Roadie, and Delivered. Kobe, Jose knows. He knows what's up. So not a bad week. Not a bad week. I can still hit $300 right now if I needed to. $400 days, like I did a few times in the last like month or so, when I was really grinding, I had the Spark app. Right now, 400 in 12 hours. Nah, that'd be hard to do without Spark, but it's okay. 400 is not my daily goal anyway. I was doing it just to see what hours did you work. I work. So a couple of days this week I started at 6:30 in the morning. A couple of days I started at 7:30. Today I started at 8. So I start in the morning. For anybody that doesn't know this, Gigwise probably does. He knows everything. Maybe you guys do. There's drop times on Uber Eats for Walmart. And I found out about a month ago what time that is. Because every morning when I was out early in the morning, every hour on the hour for the first 3 hours, 6 a.m. hour, 7 a.m. hour, 8 a.m. hour, I don't believe it was a coincidence. I saw drops, just like with Spark, how they have the round robin. I saw them on Uber, and all of them were really good. So, but yeah, I start in the morning, and then I work till late afternoon, maybe sometimes right up until dinner. If I got some plans or things going on, if I got a meeting to go to, then I might turn the app back on for an hour and work a little bit. But yeah, that's about where I'm at. Hey, appreciate the 85 of y'all. Hit that double tap screen. I keep getting shafted for Walmart Uber Eats orders. Yeah, they're not always good. Somebody's talking crazy in the chat. Appreciate that, Gigwise. Thanks, man. What you got going on this week? Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something. Hold up. Let me show y'all a sneak peek of an order that I saw on the Instacart app since like 10:15 this morning up until 3:30 when I stopped working. Check this out. Can you guys see that? Somebody read that off to me. What does that say? I've seen worse than this, but can you guys tell what that is? Ooh, that's great, Chase. Somebody type in the chat what they see, what they see here. I saw this at 10:15 this morning, and then again throughout the day multiple times. That means nobody took it. You guys see that? YOB, what's that mean? Now I'm just opening the app so I don't lose accounts. Some flowers, right? $15. It started at like 11 or 12 when I first saw it this morning. 22 miles going south. Oh, it's probably, so I'll read it off to you. It's 1516, 22.1 miles, one item, what looks to be a bouquet of roses. 22 miles. That's never going to get delivered today. I promise you. Because the only way, maybe somebody lives down in Festus and they're a gig worker and they're going to do that run because it's taking them on the way home. That's the only way somebody would take that. Because if you're a St. Louis driver, you're not driving 45 miles to make $15. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me. That's crazy. Upside down. Was it upside down? That's weird. So Instacart customers be ordering. It's not their fault necessarily, but you ain't got no roads. You ain't got a rose shop between you and a 22-mile Costco to get roses for your chick. Like, it's crazy. There's no way you're stacking. I mean, what app is going to take you down to Fest? I mean, there's just no way, man. There's no way somebody say that person's not going to get their roses today. There's no way. Excuse me. There's no way there's no way they're taking that. Let's get 2 more thumbs up on the live. Appreciate y'all. Double tap that screen. Appreciate the super chats. Don't need to stack. Yeah, I mean, who's doing that? 45 miles round trip for $15? The gas alone, if you're in a vehicle, so 40, if you don't have a Prius or a Tesla, if you're going to drive 45 miles, you're probably anywhere between $4 and $7 in gas cost alone, right? Depending on the vehicle, we'll call it $4 to $7 in gas cost. You can take right off that 15. So now you just cut your earnings down to, let's say, 10 or $7. That's crazy. You're gonna make, and it's gonna take you an hour. Oh, thanks, sweet. Mirror the screen. I think I did that before and like it didn't work. Let me try it again. Screen mirroring. Let me try. That's how you get deactivated. What are you talking about? Yeah, no way. You're not gonna find something that many things going on in Festus. And if you would, it'd be something maybe better from Costco. But you're not finding an Uber Eats or a Roadie going from St. Louis to Festus. It's just the likelihood of that at that time frames. Like, no way, you know. Well, I can't figure it. Anyways, I read that. You guys get the gist. $15, 45 miles round trip. You got to include the round trip because you're coming back. You're not gonna stay in Festus and make money if you live in St. Louis, you know. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate the super chats. Thanks, y'all. It's been an interesting week. We had a car in the shop on Monday. Had some things you needed to have looked at, and just to make sure, you know, I probably could have done it myself, but I got a guy and he does good work. And when your car is your livelihood, I needed to have it. I needed to pay somebody to do it. So they did that. So we worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, $1,100. I'll take that. Pretty good profitable in my weeks. I didn't drive a whole lot. Kept the mileage decent, so I'll take it. Right, exactly, Gigway. I'll do it for 95, absolutely. If it takes me 2 hours, I'll still do that. Wasting your human potential. Oh, thank you. I don't think I'm wasting my potential, but does anyone still do Grubhub? Who does that? Ellen, how you doing? My friend on deactivated on Spark over a false accusation. She got an email saying either the customer or the merchant said opened a bottle of medicine. That's crazy, Ellen. It's crazy that they don't have a better system to vet a complaint like that, you know? And let's say the bag got accidentally opened or ripped for whatever reason. You know, like, I don't know. Or the customer could have been lying, right? Oh, they opened my medication and it's automatically get declined. It's crazy, man. Taking people's livelihood without any remorse. But they know somebody else will take their place. Spark specifically, and a lot of the other ones too, they have issues with there's holes in their deactivation policy that are not just. They're just not okay. He should be able to get flowers delivered from closer to. Right, but it's probably maybe somebody that has like a Costco membership or they ordered it, you know, or maybe I don't know. But 45 miles for just some flowers is crazy. They tip $2, so, you know, I'm not going to shame the customer. Like, they threw a couple bucks, you know, but like, that's still crazy. And you'd have to think that they know they don't live close to the Costco. So maybe $2 isn't enough. I mean, clearly. But how much would that order have to be? Like, if it came in, and today wasn't like super busy, but I had a couple good Instacarts that luckily paid well. And a fresh time order that played really well. But like, that order for me to drive 22 miles and then come back, so 45 miles. So you're looking at about, it's mostly highway. But when you get down to Festus, if you got to go through the outskirts, that could take some time. So you're looking at, to shop it, it's only one thing. So you're in the store 5 minutes, okay? So going there, you're looking at an hour. Everything goes right, you're looking at an hour of your time. 45 miles, you're looking at an hour from when you're in Costco and then you wind up back. With the mileage, I need $50. If that said $50, I would probably consider it. I might consider it. Because even then, I'm profitable. You know, I'm profiting about $42 on that. So $42 in an hour, I'll take that, right? That's how I look at it. It's not always mileage. It's time and money too. Yeah, Arnold's pretty good. They got a good system there. Sitting for 45 minutes, not one order. 14K lifetime delivery. So glad W2 starts Monday. Hey, Jed, I hear you, man. Do what you got to do, brother. Sure Sweet says, I miss Spark so much less lately, hanging around with other. Yeah. One thing I've noticed this week, I did have some downtime, but I had to be patient, wait for a good Instacart batch to come in, and I was stacking roadies with Uber Eats and roadies with Instacart because there's a thing in my market. I got a lot of CVS's. I did that a few times to where like you take a $30 Instacart and then you're stacking it with a $14 roadie CVS pharmacy order, and then boom, it's an hour, it's $45. Like, that's where I'm at all day. That's where I need to be, and I can still do that. So. Oh, Victor, you have a crown because you're the number 2 people that chat a lot, leaving comments in the live, or that super chat will have the top fans. So that's what, there's like on every live stream, there's up to 3 top fans, and that's where that comes from. So I'm getting ready to drive home, guys, because I'm pretty close, and we gotta drop the baby, not the baby, we gotta drop the kid off at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go home and take a quick shower, change, see my kid for a little bit. I'm taking her to the grandparents' house so we can see a movie. So I'm gonna head to the crib. I appreciate y'all for tapping in on the live and saying what's up. I appreciate all the love. Just wanted to say what's up to you guys. What up, Kevin? How you doing, man? I will do that, Ellen. Thank you so much. Ruby loves, sometimes she'll do videos with me, or like she'll pop in on a live. Maybe you've seen her. And she loves the camera, man. She's like me, I think. And she watches YouTube, like the kid stuff, you know. And sometimes she'll ask me, are we can we do a live, or can we talk to the people? And she says, can we talk to the people? And I'm like, I don't know about today, but she loves it. She thinks it's really neat because she watches YouTube. So for her to like be on a YouTube for a minute or two, she thinks it's like really cool. And yeah, so I'll definitely tell them you said what's up. All right. Yeah, Ruby is something else, man. I don't know how I got so lucky to have 2 daughters that are just beautiful inside and out, and just good people. And I'm lucky. I'm more lucky than I deserve. That's for sure. That is for sure. All Ruby wants to do is just play and have fun. Like, she's a typical 4-year-old, you know. She don't stop from when she wakes up to when she goes to sleep. She is full go, man. And we just did her bedroom for her birthday, so we painted these walls real cool, and I put up all these sticky lights on her ceiling that light up at night. They're like, they soak up the sun during the day, and then at night, so we look, now when I read her books at night, we got all these cool stars and like this one moon. We did some paintings for her room. Her room looks like a big girl's room, not a kid room anymore. So she's been really enjoying that, and I enjoy it too. The room looks really, really, really cool. So very lucky. I got to remember sometimes, like, when I have a bad day, or like the apps ain't hitting, or something happens, or somebody says something, like, I'm so lucky, man. Like, I have more than I deserve. Like, I think most of us do. Most of us have more than we deserve if you really think about it. If you stop and think about what you have, and just yeah, life overall is just a really beautiful thing. So even in the midst of all the craziness that happens, it's very, 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 very lucky. So all right, y'all, I appreciate y'all for spending time. I just want to say hi. I had a little time, didn't want to work anymore today, had a little time before I had to get home and get ready, and I appreciate y'all. Have a good week, be safe, make good decisions, take orders that are profitable for you, right? Be patient. Oh, the guy's here to mow my grass. I gotta pay him still. Uh-oh. Is he here? Yeah, he's here. Be patient, okay? Don't take things that don't make sense because you feel like you have to. Try a little bit of patience this week and see if it works out for you. Sometimes it will, sometimes maybe it won't, but if it's something that's like, I don't want to take this $4 order, like, don't take it. Be patient. Have all your apps fired on and be patient. All right, y'all, appreciate y'all very much. Got a video coming out tonight, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, about kind of an idea I have about branching out a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoy.